right? We don't even have time to do an audio check.
Okay.
Does anyone even know that this is happening?
No.
I'm going to send it out right now. Surprise! Surprise! Surprise, motherfucker. I did update the stream info, though. That is correct.
That's cool. Is my sound okay?
Go ahead, say something.
It's about as good as it's always been.
Yeah,
So perfect. Okay, good.
it's about the same.
Sure, Ben. That's what you need to hear. Video game movies.
Ooh, that would make sense on the video game podcast.
Silent movies. Wait, let me turn my fan off.
All right, I picked Silent Hill. Called it.
Now it's,
Silence.
now it's all warm without my fan.
I can't even hear the fan. You're good. You can turn it back on.
Because I turned it off. That's why.
No. I didn't hear it before.
Well,
I did.
it's already off.
Yeah.
Oh. Stream starting soon. Let's check the audio.
Oh, I should pull it up.
Pull up what?
The
Your
stream.
pants.
No, I'm not wearing pants, dumbass.
Okay, you guys muted your microphones on Duo, correct?
No,
Yeah, David, God.
no.
Oh, that's the old. I didn't realize. I thought I updated that.
Which one? Oh, the you send it up.
Wait,
It's
I
okay.
did update it. You just used the wrong one, you stupid.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
dumbass.
No, we
Is
we
it?
want half the face.
What?
So, welcome to another. Ooh, there we go. Forgot to do that. Gotta hit the record button, or else it'll be
Or else it'll be for. Well, it'll be on Twitch.
it'll be
and the
all
audio-
for nothing.
The audio. Hang on. Let me listen. I sound okay.
How does Ben sound?
Perfect, as always.
As shitty as he always does. And David. Wait, David, say
What?
something?
What? Say something.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, good. And welcome to another episode of the Dos 5incos podcast. This is episode number 50.
Woo!
I know
Live
we made it.
version, Live stream.
So
Woo!
you guys have been asking for it. What was that?
50 episodes, baby.
I know.
Woo.
You know, that's like, this is over a year now this has been going on.
Yep.
Yeah, we started
2
last
more
July.
weeks and we'll get to a full year.
No,
Or
we
no,
started,
we-
well, we released an episode in, like, what was it? September. It took us till, like, September to post the first episode.
Well, that's
Wait,
because we
fuck,
wanted
okay.
to make sure it was perfect in choice.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
thought we would go ahead and give you guys a treat. This is the first live streaming episode of Dos 5incos. But before we get started, as always, I'm your host, David.
I'm Stuart.
And it's me, Ben.
I'm sure it's a little bit jarring. I know that the last couple weeks you guys have been hanging out with us on Twitch, watching us play games. We got to see Stu finish up Mega Man X as well as Resident Evil 3. I finished 1/3 of Command and Conquer, and Ben's been playing fighting games and
Yeah,
cat racing stuff. So
Woo!
yeah, so but this week on the 50th episode, we will be talking about two of our favorite movies of all time. That is Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2.
Yeah, nice pause there.
Why'd you say it with the Chinese accent? That's
'Cause-
the second one.
Because that one is a Hong Kong.
They're both had Hong
Not
Kong.
all of it, all right? The first one's in LA. All right.
That's right.
As we've been doing as well, we will be covering Street Sharks Season 3, Episode 14. And as well, Joe, thank you for stopping by on the stream. Thank you for.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, you can barely hear Ben. Ben, turn up your microphone just a tad.
Surprise.
Oh no! I thought we did a sound check and
We
everything
did.
was all
Yeah, I told you you sound as good as you always do.
I know. He sounds like he's always in a tin can. Well, while he's doing that, as always with the live stuff, there's always going to be some hiccups here and there. But thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us and checking out the podcast. So, outside of our movie of the week this week, as well as the Street Sharks episode, Ben, what else have you been watching?
Okay, well, before I get into what I've been watching, I do want to say something. Announce something.
Okay.
I'd like to issue a correction and an apology to Stu. Last week, I incorrectly stated that The Last of Us Part 2's first trailer was the trailer depicting Abby getting tortured when it was, in fact, the video you mentioned, Stu, featuring older Ellie on guitar. So I am sorry. I also incorrectly made the comparison between Star Wars Episode 9 to a steaming pile of shit. Piles of shit can at least be used as fertilizer. I'm sorry, those of the 5incos would like to apologize.
Well, I took what you said as fact, as gospel. So you're a bigger man than David for admitting that.
Yeah, fuck you, David.
What?
But anyways, what I've been watching this week, let's see. I finally watched Commando. I finally watched Commando on Friday, so that was cool.
Wait,
Never knew it.
What?
Stu, get him.
How? What?
I've never seen Commando.
Did you
Okay.
watch this at Joe's house one time?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I
What
didn't
other
see
Arnold
Commando,
movies
alright?
have you not seen?
True Lies.
You haven't.
Oh!
All right, hang
This
on.
we
time out.
on the 50th episode will be the last time Ben's on this show.
Time
Holy
the
crap!
fuck out. All right, we need to get to the bottom of this. Which Arnold movies have you seen?
Jingle All the Way.
That's probably yeah, Ben is off the show.
Oh, what?
Hey, I
If
had
the
to
first-
really be careful with that one, all right?
I'm pretty
'Cause my
sure-
parents were-
Go ahead.
What? Well, I had to be really careful with that one because I was like, oh, cool, it's like a superhero movie or something. And then, my parents kind of got a glimpse of Sinbad in it, so it was a little touch and go there. But I was able to watch all of them.
A movie that doesn't have any would have been
Don't cancel.
okay for your parents for you was Commando, because it was all Arnold.
Actually,
Well,
time.
True.
And there was
his
no
sidekick-
mythical beasts. There
a
was
black
no. There were no myth. Well, what about Predator?
I've never seen Predator.
like two black guys on the team. So
No, but they got what came to them. Justice via alien.
wow. Well, I guess hopefully this episode never makes it big, because we'll be immediately canceled.
Yep.
Please, like
Yeah.
we weren't already canceled.
That's true.
Yep. I also got to start on the second season of The Umbrella Academy. So that just recently came out on Netflix.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is that show any
yeah.
good? It looks dumb to me.
It's okay. There's a few driving factors that actually got me to watch the show. First, it was a comic book series that came out, I think, when I was in middle school, and so you guys were probably in high school. The guy who made the comics is the lead singer for My Chemical Romance.
Woo.
Gerard Wade. So real big fan of his, and I am definitely an Ellen Page stan. So yeah, I really like Ellen Page. So that's the only reasons why I'm still watching the show. There was like one. Okay, going through all of season 1, just a short little review of it. I wasn't too thrilled with it. There was one particular scene that actually got my attention, and I was like, okay, you know what? Like, everything leading up to this one moment was pretty damn cool. Okay, fine. I'll let that go. So we'll see if season 2 can do the same. But, I don't know. David, have you started on it, or have you watched it?
I haven't, but I've been getting a lot of inquiries for us to talk about it, so I probably will start
Okay.
pretty soon. But I know it's about superheroes, right?
Yeah, superheroes.
So, I mean, I'm more for me right now, superheroes. I'm more excited to start The Boys all over again, so that way,
Ooh.
ready for September. So
Yes,
don't
sir.
forget about that. So The Boys Season 2 comes out, I believe, September 19th?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. And they will not be releasing all of the episodes all at once. I guess they will be doing, that's right, Tongue My Butthole 69. That was
you said it.
Yep. Well, I mean, this is a live episode, so you have to engage at least a little bit, and that is incredible. It's choice. That's what all the cool kids say, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. What about you, Stu? What else have you been catching up on?
Well, I started playing Ghosts of Tsushima, and so far so good. And then as far as watching stuff, I finished rewatching 30 Rock, and then
Nice.
I started watching Dark.
Ooh.
So I have a question,
Yeah.
well, it's not really a spoiler question, but does it slow to start?
A little bit. I would say that, it does take a little bit to ramp up and try kind of get into what's going on. Like I would say like maybe halfway through season 1 it really starts to pick up.
Okay, because the other problem I'm having too is a similar problem I'm having on Ghost of Tsushima was flip-flopping between subs or dubs, because the dubs in Dark just, I don't know.
Oh yeah. No. We definitely tried one episode with dubs and we're like, okay, fuck this, we just went through subs instead.
Yeah, the dubs just don't seem to match. Not necessarily so much like their mouths, because whatever, but it's like the tone of what they're saying doesn't seem to match. The hard German words are the harsh German language is trying to convey. But then the other problem, but then on that flip side of that, sometimes I'm trying to watch it and like I'm not looking at the screen the whole time. So like if I might miss something they said, because I don't understand German. So, but yeah, so I'm going through, working my way through that right now.
Okay.
I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in.
Okay, well, I will say this, I watched the whole thing subbed, I didn't have it on the background. I was paying, gave it all my full attention. And even after it was done, I still had to go back and look at a whole bunch of fucking diagrams people drew out because I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
I'm worried this is going to be like Primer, the series, because I never understood that movie. And I feel like when I've had people explain it to me, it just made me more confused. So I don't know if you guys ever saw Primer, but
I did.
What's the premise of that one?
It's like a time travel movie, but it's
but it's like really it's like in a short period of time. It's not like going forward in the future like 50 years.
Right,
it's like a few hours or something, right?
Right. So so but I don't know.
It's super confusing.
My tiny little brain can't comprehend.
Is it like
comprehend
the
it.
TV show
It's just
24 where it happens in a span of a certain amount of time, or?
What are you saying?
Oh, I said, was it like kind of like 24 where it's kind of like based on like a set day but from multiple points of view, and then it kind of
Nothing like that.
No.
There's no Jack Bauer. There's no terrorist
then what's
trying
the
to
point?
steal a nuke.
I mean, there's that timer that goes beep, beep.
Is that because it's a bomb?
Yeah,
That's where that timer got its start in
Interesting.
Hollywood.
Okay. All right. Well, nothing really for me. I finally got to season 9 of The Big Bang Theory. Speaking of 24, did you see the new Fugitive series?
Is that like based on the movie Fugitive with Tommy Lee Jones and
Harrison Ford? It's a good movie.
It is. But that one has Jack Bauer.
It is.
It has Jack Bauer in it.
Or he's the lead, I think. Or I don't know if he's the policeman or Harrison Ford. I don't know if it's Tommy Lee Jones or Harrison Ford. Goddamn.
He plays both. He plays both.
There's too many white people in this.
All y'all look alike.
All right, so for me, I just finished wrapping up season 9 of Big Bang Theory. I'm trying to get to the end. I just want to see what it ends.
David, this
What?
is
I don't know. We both listed something interesting, and then you go,
Exactly.
like, oh, I
This is a family show, David.
It
Don't
is.
Bring that filth in here.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Now you're probably all unsubbed at this point. Jesus.
By the way, we don't have a sub button, but help us get to a sub button by hitting that follow button. And make sure you turn on your bell icon so that way you know every time we go live on Twitch. See? Look at that. A shout out. All right, let's go ahead and dive in.
I want to put a thing in here. Hang on.
Let's shark dive into season 3, episode 14. In this one, it's Shark Father. Oh my gosh. In this episode, what is his name? Is something Greco? Armin Greco?
Richard Greco.
No, Gordon
I can't
Greco.
remember his first name.
Yeah.
Gangster Greco.
Gangster Greco is in the twilights of his life, and he sees that Dr. Paradigm's goons are nice and strong, so he seeks them out, and he tries to reclaim his old glory and steals from Dr. Paradigm, and at the very end, guess what? Street Sharks show up, and they save the day once again.
No, get out of here.
I know. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Oh, I just realized
What?
this episode didn't have a montage.
That was what I was going to mention. How does that make you feel, Stu?
I don't like it. I think we made a bet on we were forecasting the rest of the season would be all montages.
Yeah. Well, I guess they were really trying to work in that Godfather vibe, and there was no. Was there a montage in Godfather?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Probably not. It seemed like it'd be like a very jarring experience watching all this gangster shit go down, and then there's a montage of one of them working out and trying to get better at something before they go whack a guy or something.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
it could be a montage of people killing people, you know, like like Breaking Bad during that whole prison execution scene thing. You know?
that's true. They could have done a montage about Greco going around and breaking things and breaking people's legs and getting payment money and stuff like that.
They can make a montage out of anything in this show, really. It's just a recap of what's already happened in the episode, so.
Yeah, so we
is that really in the true spirit of a montage?
Montage is supposed to get you from point A to point B, right? It's like,
Right.
oh, let's shorten this entire segment by throwing catchy music on it, and then give you a couple scenes, and then they're teleported. It's been 8 days or a couple weeks. That's what
I don't even think it really it doesn't even really fast forward you. It just takes you from this point, and then brings you back here. Let me get it on camera. Back here. And then when you come back to after the montage, you're back to here. And then you go forward. So you haven't really moved forward at all, I don't feel.
Not really. I mean, that's kind of like the point of the show, right? We keep feeling like we're going to get something that has some substance. We're going to find out who the dad is finally and kind of see him. Nope, none of that is happening. It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
I thought this episode, based on the title,
The Shark Father.
Because when I first saw the title, I didn't see it as one word. I thought it was Shark Space Father. So I was like, oh,
it's the Shark Father.
We're gonna get to the dad now. But then when the episode showed the title, it was one word. And I was like, wait a minute,
I got duped. You got duped.
Yep, I've been duped.
Yeah. So, any other thoughts on this episode?
Godfather switcheroo.
I know. Well, I think there's 14 episodes left. We are so close. I think we'll end up
finishing at this point.
Yeah, we were gonna wrap it up. There's only 28. There's only 28 episodes. I mean, we've been doing this for 3 seasons now, so it's been.
Next week we'll be halfway done with it.
It'll be kind of like how Stu thought that he was done with the game, and then there was a little bit more, and then there wasn't. So
it was kind of like a throwaway part of the game too. I was like, was this part really necessary? And then
it's all about the
in
setup.
Reference to Last of Us 2, for anyone who wasn't aware.
Ben, did you finish, by the way?
No.
For anyone, I know we're only on episode 46 as far as what's released, but anyone who gets to episode 49, there are some major spoilers, Last of Us 2 spoilers in there, so be Be wary.
On
Careful.
the lookout.
Be advised.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Don't
Letty.
worry, we're gonna stop talking about it.
All right, let's go ahead
What?
and.
You haven't finished it yet, Normandy?
She hasn't finished one.
What?
Oh,
Wait. Okay. Normandy, listen to me. Listen, I'm gonna look in the camera. Listen to me.
Oh, it's serious now. It's serious. It's serious.
Serious. I'm using my serious finger. You listen. Are you listening? I'm waiting for chat for your verification that you're listening. Waiting. All right, here we go. Last of Us 2 spoilers. Here we go. You asked for it, Normandy. Okay, no, but for real talk. Finish the first one. Don't even play the second one.
Oof.
there's no need. You can earmuffs. Earmuffs off. You can take.
Hey,
Yeah, he's done.
I can.
He's good.
Yeah, I'm done.
He's done. All right. Let's go ahead and
saying that to only play the first one and not play the second one.
Yeah. It's a suggestion. It wasn't a spoiler. But all right, we'll exit the shark zone or shark dive, whatever, shark cage.
Shark. Yeah. Shark.
How have we not come up with a name for this yet?
I still haven't, and it doesn't matter. That's how it's going to be until the end of the series. We would normally be doing our box office rundown, but we haven't been doing that since the pandemic hit. So I think we just might as well just skip over it because we have quite a bit this week to talk about. We have 2 movies.
It's a big one.
Yeah, so we'll just dive right in. By the way, there will be no spoiler zone for these because if you guys haven't seen these movies, you really should because it's been over 20 years now at this point.
Holy Jesus Christ.
Yep.
He's right.
My God, he's right.
At least for the first one. I'm not sure about the second one.
Second one was what, 2001?
2001. It was 3 years after the first one.
Not quite 20 years.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I guess this one's.
Thanks for tuning in,
No.
everyone. I guess we'll see you on the next one.
What? No. On this week's episode, this one is Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2. This one has been pretty hotly debated between the 3 of us, mostly because Ben and Stu are on one side, saying
More
that
like
2 is
Ben,
better than
Stu,
1.
and everyone else.
I think they're just doing it because it's popular because there was already 2 people. It has nothing to do with so what I wanted to pose is because of the fact that we do have a chat, we have some people that can help us out. The way we're going to decide the ultimate winner for this one is each one of us will get a vote, which means that I'm already going to be down 1, and then the chat will get a vote, so that'll be 4 votes total, and as a tiebreaker, the number of quotes that you can come up with, we'll go one at a time.
What? That's how we're gonna do?
No, that'll be for the last vote. I mean, obviously, if it's not tied, then obviously we don't go to it, and it'll just be for fun.
Okay.
Oh, Ben, why do you seem so concerned? Do you think the chat's not going to agree with you? Because
it's me and Stu coming up with quotes from 2, and we're just gonna bombard you. It's just you.
We're more worried about you, David.
Yeah, okay. I don't think so. So we'll just jump right into it. The synopsis I will give for Rush Hour 1.
Wow.
What? Do you want to get?
Go,
all right, Ben, go ahead.
Oh, let's hear it. No. I want to hear this. I want to hear it. Go. Let's hear it. I'm paying full attention. Here we go.
Oh dear.
He's at full attention in more ways than
He's
one.
asleep. God damn it, Ben, okay. I can't even with you. After shortly shutting down Juntao in Hong Kong, Consul Han is sent to America with his daughter Su Young to live the American dream of opening a Panda Express. While they're there, she is captured by Juntao as revenge. Chief Inspector Lee is sent from Hong Kong to save her. Oh my gosh. And he is teamed up with an unlikely partner in Carter. They're what? Their mix of... Oh my gosh. No, that's the wrong one. Joe, stop!
Joe's just tearing into you right now.
Their unlikely brand of vigilante justice. See? The brand of justice leads them throughout all of Los Angeles in search of Su Young, Juntao, and justice.
Wait, are you reading off of something? It looks like
No,
you're
I have
looking at
nothing.
reading.
I have nothing. If I had written it down, it would have been way better.
He's got spider diagrams and fucking pictures and all over the fucking wall right here. I bet you can't even, like, right, if you just pan over.
There's nothing over here. I got nothing.
So
No
was
problem.
synopsis 1.
Just Rush Hour.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, go ahead. Stu.
Wait, real quick. Was the title of the stream supposed to be No Problem, Just Rush Hour, or Problem, Just Rush Hour? God damn.
No, it's too late. It's too late. Rush
I
Hour
fixed
is
it.
a problem.
Fixed
And
it.
the solution is Rush Hour 2.
Problem, Just Rush Hour. Oh,
Like to
man.
keep it fresh and
I was
you
sorry,
know.
I was busy making faces at you. Was that a synopsis for both movies, or was
No.
it just the first one?
that was just the first one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Stu.
you want one
Yeah,
of
go
us
for
to do
two.
it? All right. All right, here we go. You ready? All right. Detective Carter and Inspector Lee are back, and this time they mean business. When I forgot the premise of 2.
Yes. It's not so easy, is it?
No, it's really easy. It's,
Okay,
it's
go ahead,
easy as
Ben.
fuck.
Okay,
No,
wait,
Stu,
wait, wait.
just let
me-
Ben take
me-
over then.
Okay.
Okay. It's
They
Rush Hour
mean
1, but better.
Okay. As Carter's visiting Hong Kong with his new best bud, Chief Inspector Lee of the Hong Kong Police Department, trouble happens and Americans die, and they have to team up to get to the bottom of it. In this summer 2001 blockbuster smash hit, Rush Hour 2. See, that's how you do it, David.
All right, Ben, can you give a better one for one then?
No. Oh wait, yeah. you can.
Wait for one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, definitely. It's Rush Hour 2, but worse.
There you go. You did it.
There you go.
All right, well, let's talk about one first. I just want to know from the both of you guys, like, what is it about one that you guys hate so much?
Nothing. There's
I
nothing.
never
to hate
said
about
I
it.
hated it.
Then
I
how
never
could
said
it be
I
it's that much worse?
It's
It's
not.
it's not that. No. We just said that 2 is better.
Empirically,
Nope, one's better.
2 is.
Thank you so
Right.
much for joining us on the Dos Snap Cinco's podcast.
If you look at the numbers, the data shows
What
The
data?
data. There is.
What
we
data
have
are you guys talking
volumes of-
about?
Volumes of
Oh,
data.
proven data that indicates
Fossil
2
records.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
I will say this. Let me say this though about 1 and 2. As far as what one of the things I think I like 2 more is that 1 takes a little bit longer to get going, whereas 2 is right off the bat. I feel like, as far as the all the goofs in the action stuff. I mean, 1 has its intro scene where those 2 intro scenes, which, by the way, here I'll give you this. Here's the olive branch, David. Rush Hour 1 has one of my favorite origin stories for these 2 for any characters in all the movies. So I'll give you that.
okay. And
'Cause I
thank
really
you so
like-
much for
Okay.
joining us on the Dos Snap Cinco's podcast. Stu agrees with me. I agree with me, obviously. Ben, you're in the minority. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.
Wow.
Okay, so David, you want to know? You want the real numbers onto why 2 is better than 1? You want
Okay.
it?
Go ahead,
You want
Ben.
it? All right. What do you know? What the number 6 highest grossing martial arts movie of all time is?
Enter the Dragon.
No, not even close. No,
Rush Hour 2.
no.
Rush Hour.
It's
1.
Rush Hour. It's Rush Hour. Fuck.
What number martial arts is Rush Hour 2?
It's number 2.
Oh!
But if you think about it like this, if
David.
it wasn't for the success of number 1, number 2 wouldn't have had. There'd be no number 2.
Okay. So does
That's
that mean
all
Rush
I've
Hour
been
1's
saying.
better?
I've never said I didn't like 2.
I know. We never said we didn't like 1. We're just saying.
Stop
Rush
saying
Hour
that you
2
don't like 1, Ben. There's. All right, let's just go ahead and we'll just talk about the movie in general. So for one, I think for me, the reason why I think it's so close to home is I think for me this was like one of the big first blockbusters that had a like straight up had a Chinese guy that was like super funny, like, and was a leading role in an actor, right? Like it's not, and it wasn't like a pure kung fu movie, right? It was more, buddy cop comedy than anything else. So for me, this was huge because this was the first movie we actually owned on VHS, I believe.
For all you Zoomers out there.
Yeah, who don't know what a VHS is, if I say cassette tape, that won't help either. So never mind, just Google it. Look on Wikipedia, you'll see what it is. But yeah, for me, this was one of the movies that we just watched over and over and over again. And yeah, so for me, that's pretty much where it comes from. And so for me, this one's easily, if I give it 11 out of 10, I give it 11 out of 10. It gets me every single time. It's good from the beginning to end. I love the build-up. That Stu says is a little bit slow, but for me, I agree with Stu. One of the greatest origin stories of two unlikely, heroes that end up becoming friends who at first didn't seem like they were going to get along at all. So, yeah, 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
Ooh, damn.
What about you, Ben?
So, yeah, my parents actually let me watch this movie, so that was pretty cool.
Jackie Chan to balance out Chris Tucker.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird, and wow, Joe,
you got to do it.
That's kind of weird.
Hey, Joe, how about some context?
Yeah, that's kind of.
I don't care about you. I don't care about anybody. I only care about a little girl. You're welcome,
Okay.
Joe. All right, continue.
So this is definitely one of the first major motion picture films I've ever remember watching. Although it was 1998, I'm around like 7 at the time.
It's the young boy in Indonesia.
Yeah, the young boy growing up in the rough streets of Laverne.
Laverne, Indonesia?
Yeah, Laverne, Indonesia. It was kind of strange because this being one of the first films I ever saw, it like Jackie Chan and his choreography, his action comedy style. It's supposed to be something extraordinary, something out of this world. Not every film has it. And that being said, it was just like, oh hey, look, it's Jackie Chan. It's something normal to me. So it kind of let me down with every other movie watching it afterwards. My dad would always watch like 80s action films. I'm like, well, this isn't.
Ben, we have a question from the audience. Question for Ben. Why did you tell me Chris Rock is in this movie?
I never said that.
Samtrong, thank you for that. Definitely don't forget to hit the follow button.
Samtrong, shut your whore mouth. That's slander. That is text. Well, no, this is libel actually because it's typed.
But I agree with Samtrong. I'm pretty sure Ben. Why did you tell him that Chris Rock was in this movie?
I didn't tell him Chris Rock is in this movie. Sam Trong is just a lying whore. He's just a lying whore. I'm assuming that Sam is a guy. Sam Trong, 200 is a lying.
Whoa!
Bitch
Did you just assume?
Hey, do not assume. We welcome
gender?
everybody.
Okay, fine. I welcome all lying whore bitches, especially Sam Trong, 200. Go fuck yourself. All right. So, anyways. This movie, I don't know. It took me a long time to actually appreciate what was going on because, I watched this, and then immediately after that, it's like Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights, Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 3.
There was a lot of Jackie Chan to be had in the late '90s and early 2000s.
In this period of Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, this was his first American film, right? Or was there something else?
I believe so.
I think probably his first, Hollywood produced, Western, film.
Yeah. Yeah,
He was huge in China before, so.
oh yeah, don't no, definitely. But this was his first time working with like American
actor.
crew.
Correct.
Yeah, so this was something huge, and
Actually,
I
wait. Do you consider Rumble? Well,
Rumble
No,
in the
Rumble in the
Bronx
Bronx
was
was
a
dubbed,
dubbed Hong
That's
Kong
true.
movie.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
never
but
mind.
his first
Rush Hour,
like experience in the West was, I believe that.
yeah.
Right? I mean, that was his big one that kind of landed him the first, like, got him on notice, right? Put him on the
Oh,
in the
definitely.
spotlight for sure. Like everybody's like, oh
And-
wow, there's this action kind of movie that's not like, it's dubbed, but it's not like the same type where it's just everybody's wearing like the silk robes and the, I don't even know what they're
Oh,
called,
yeah.
but all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird that movie's dubbed and there's only like 3 Asian people who have lines. in it.
Actually, now
Everyone
that I
else is
think about
white.
it, Stu, you're right.
Everyone else is white, or they're American basically. So.
And then they dubbed them into Chinese, and then they dubbed them back into English.
Wait, they went through Google Translate and then Google translated them back?
Correct.
Is that
Yeah, if you watch the original, the whole movie has a completely different tone. The story's completely
If
different.
anything, Jackie's the villain the entire time. If you watch the movie in reverse, he's destroying the stores. All right. So Ben, rating?
So a bias score would be a 9 out of 10.
Because you have to
An
leave
unbiased-
room for 2 to get it 10 out of 10.
Well, yeah, dumbass. So unbiased score, I would have to say an 8 out of 10.
Unbiased goes down.
Yeah.
Bias goes 9.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What about you, Stu? Thoughts?
Because he doesn't like the director on a personal.
No. It's okay. Well, it has to go with like Jackie Chan's choreography and his fight scenes. I feel like those could have been a little better. Like, don't get me wrong. Like the fight scenes were great and everything, but the way that everything was edited together and shot was kind of. It wasn't as good as like Rumble in the Bronx or anything, or like Drunken Master. Like you have to admit it could have been better. Like the way that was edited.
Can you make up your mind? Yeah, Sam Trung wants to know.
I think the reason for that is because this was his first, as you're saying, it was his first big movie, big Hollywood movie. He also didn't have as much control over it, I think.
Yeah, that was the reason. So there was an interview with him, and where he was kind of complaining about that. This was his first American film, and he was under the impression that he would have a lot more control over how the action scenes would take place. And in Hong Kong, Jackie Chan's very notorious for taking a very, 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 very fucking long time perfecting everything. It's not that he does, Jackie isn't good because he does everything like perfectly and flawlessly. He's good because he takes 120 takes to get one fucking shot down.
Unless
He
it's
takes-
the boat scene in the first one. They did it in one night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did that one in one night,
Woo!
but that was because that was under a very tight schedule. So a lot of Rush Hour was under that guise too, because Hollywood is very deadline driven, whereas Hong Kong, they allowed Jackie to take whatever he wanted out of it.
I think it's also because in Hong Kong, a lot of these films are sponsored by the government, are they not? Like they allow them to kind of get away with a lot more because it promotes Hong Kong as a country, and
I honestly don't know. I
It's
don't know
also
like
a
what the distinction
treasured
between like Hong Kong versus China is, like if it has to do anything with CCP.
did you not
or
watch one? China,
Well,
Hong Kong went back to China.
Yeah, Hong Kong forever, right? Hong Kong forever.
Okay, I think we've
Free
heard
Hong
enough
Kong.
from Ben. Stu, what about you?
What was the first one? Wouldn't they have filmed it before that happened? Before
Yeah.
the last day of. I know like the premise of, like it even says in the first one, the last night of British rule in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume they would have filmed that prior to that, or I don't know. That was in 1999, right? I don't know.
1998.
Yeah, so it's
Whatever.
around
Okay.
the same time. I mean, that's where the premise comes from, right? Where the British occupation is going, it's on its way out, and there's
Zhu
this.
Tao's on his way up
Correct.
until Chief Inspector Lee ruins everything. Anyways, see, David, that's how you do a premise, or that's how you do the synopsis.
I was trying to focus it more on the lesser characters. like Console Han.
How did you fuck up the synopsis when you were reading off of a card? You couldn't even read the fucking
here.
card. I see you. I see you looking at some shit.
Hey, I'm texting all of our fans.
We can help you read. We got hooked on phonics right here. I got it somewhere here.
I'm almost done using it.
I was texting all of our fans to let them know that we went live, okay? Just take it easy. And besides, I wish I had written it down because I left it at work.
I can't stop yelling Sam Trump.
Stu, please.
What was the question?
Thoughts?
Oh, on Rush Hour 1?
Mm-hmm.
9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10.
Okay. And then we'll take a generous host score and we'll round that up to an even 10.
One thing I thought was interesting when I was watching it this time, I think, or was it the first movie? I think in Rush Hour 1, I think, no, sorry, it's a Rush Hour 2, I think, that I had this revelation. So never mind, get fucked, David. Rush Hour 2 is
well, actually, if we're talking about revelations, it's kind of interesting rewatching it now because I felt like in between the last time I saw it and now, we've definitely hung around that area a lot more. You know, like Staples, the Expo Center.
You're definitely trying to spot stuff.
Yeah, and I'm just like, holy shit! Like, I recognize so many of these places now. Like, I could pinpoint it. You know, it's like the area where the bomb threat was called in. You know, I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? That's like by what fucking last bookstore. You know, it's just like it's right there. And then like the Expo Hall is just like I really want to know. Or the convention center, was that actually shot inside of there? Because it looks, pretty spot on.
Yeah, it looks like they shot it in the lobby of the convention center.
Not first level with the stairs walking up.
Yeah. I did spot this though in the first one. Do you know the Fu Chao restaurant where Juntao's little headquarters is, and they're doing the wah hu yao yao. That. It's a real restaurant, and it's like a block away from Howlin' Ray's.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then so is the arches that are on the other side that they shot it together with, right?
So next time if we can ever go outside again, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, COVID, go away. Nobody likes you.
Go make a Mecca or travel. What do you call it? Pilgrimage to
anywhere else.
To literally anywhere outside my house. Or to the the hallowed grounds of the Fu Chao restaurant and surrounding areas.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to be able to go to check out that area again.
Is the restaurant actually called Fu Chao or no? Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh shit! Damn, we gotta go there.
Not only is it a great action comedy film, it's also historically accurate. So Stu said 9.5 out of 10. Ben said 8, but a biased 9. I gave it 11, so there's no such thing as 11 out of 10, so we round down to a 10 out of 10. All right, let's talk about Rush Hour 2. I feel like Stu, you like it a little bit more than Ben, correct?
Sorry, I was looking at the chat. There's a gigantic painting on the side of the restaurant that says sweet. We can
they were in Rush Hour
next to it. And then we can say this
is Rush Hour.
An episode of Dos and a Half Cinco's podcast where we talked about Rush Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thanks, Samtrong 200. Also, go fuck yourself, Samtrong 200.
Man, Ben is really triggering every single one of our audience members. You made Normandy really mad when you said, you were saying bad things about Jackie Chan. Samtrong thinks you're yelling too much.
Hey,
I think we should negate his vote.
He's dead wrong. All right.
I never yelled a day in my life.
All right, so Rush Hour 2. Stu, I'll let you go ahead and kick it off.
So, yeah, Rush Hour 2 greater than Rush Hour 1. But it's by a slim margin. It's not like an ocean of difference, David. To get that straight. No one's saying Rush Hour 1 is bad.
What? Why did you say Rush Hour 1 is bad?
Said Rush Hour 1 is bad. But yeah, Rush Hour 2, I mean, it has, like I said, mentioned earlier, it kind of starts off right off the bat with goof. It starts off with the goof, or with
Guns
them
blazing.
in the car, doing a goof, and it's just from there on, it's just just a nonstop. It's like goof, action, goof, action, goof. It's just like this, it just keeps getting better and better. And I've actually, I think a lot more of our memes, our internal group memes, come from Rush Hour 2 than they do Rush Hour 1. That's not to say that there isn't a significant portion that comes from Rush Hour 1, but I think definitely Rush Hour 2 has a lot more quotable moments. Not to say that that's the only reason why I like it more. I think it just has a more complete package than Rush Hour 1.
Are you only saying that because you hear more quotes from Rush Hour 2? Because if you repeat, like, I'm trying to get an idea, like, if you repeat the same quote 4 times in the same sentence, like right after another, does that count as 4 instances, or is that just one instance?
No, just unique instances.
Okay. Then I think there's a little bit less than you're probably leading on, because for some reason Sean says the words, "That's Ricky Tan, that's a midget in a bathrobe," all the time. It doesn't matter what it is.
See, that counts.
But he says it all the time. Like, literally, that's just something.
On separate instances, he doesn't say
No,
it
it's not. It's the same instance, because then you repeat it, and then he says it again. That's still one instance.
Like that. Not like that, you stupid. Not like...
I hung out with you guys. I know exactly.
Instances from the movie. I'm saying non.
Joe, stop helping.
From the movie.
Oh my god. Woo! Thank you, Joe.
Jisoo. How cheap.
Oh my god.
All y'all look alike. That's number 2. Rush Hour 2.
2, baby.
But yeah, I mean, they're both great movies. We all love them. I just think number 2 is just it edges it out. It's a photo finish for which one's better.
Rating? Score?
10 out of 10.
Okay. What about you? Wait. Biased or unbiased?
Both. I'm not a flip flopper like Ben.
Woo!
I'm not
That
trying
was
to
what
cover my
I was
ass.
getting after. All right. What about you, Ben?
Well, the writers and the director.
If I watch it on a Saturday, it's a 10. If I watch it on a Monday, because I have vacation on Mondays, it's a 9.
Oh, there's no. See, it keeps going. It keeps going.
You're supporting the guy who said that he didn't think Jackie Chan was very good.
I never said that.
Let's rewind, shall we?
Jackie Chan is a treasure.
He is.
He's a national treasure.
Not to Indonesians.
National Treasure 3, where they're trying to find Jackie Chan.
Or steal it.
or steal him from China.
All right, Ben. Thoughts on 2?
I also like Rush Hour 2 better than Rush Hour 1, and it is something where it is kind of using Rush Hour 1 as a stepping stool, I'll admit, because Rush Hour 1 kind of acted as a ramp to get up to the greatness that Rush Hour 2 is. No, I'm serious, because Rush Hour 1 spent the whole movie, a good portion of the movie establishing like this chemistry and camaraderie between Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, right? But Rush Hour 2 immediately starts there, and then it just gets even better from there. So you're already starting at where Rush Hour 1 ended, and then it just keeps getting better. So yeah, Rush Hour 2 all the way, man. 10 out of 10, baby. Unbiased 9.5.
Coward.
What? If you're gonna do what you just did, Ben, you're gonna do what I do right now. I've never said I didn't like Rush Hour 2, so I'm also going to give it 10 out of 10.
Stop.
Boom! Next.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, Sam Strong says, Ben...
Cankerous whore. Lying cankerous whore, Sam Strong 200 is.
On record, Ben Somali, Ben Andrew Somali, said that
Andrew,
Rush Hour 3...
Who the fuck is
I don't
Ben
know.
Andrew Somali?
What's his
Who
middle
the
name?
fuck is that?
Stu.
And Andrew.
And Aberdeen.
Were you about to say ampersand?
I was going to say ampersand. Ben Ampersand Somali. It is Andrew.
No, it's not. It's not Andrew. The fuck am I Andrew or not?
Ben Abigail.
Oh,
Somali.
Alexander. Oh, we got it.
Oh my
Ben
god.
Alexander Somali says Rush Hour 3 is better than
been
1 and 2.
doxed.
Now
Thanks,
we know who the
Orville.
real followers are. Thanks, Orville.
Woo! That was a test. You guys all passed.
Except
Okay,
you
just
two.
one.
Everyone passed. All answers were correct.
That's a group. That's a group passing. So, for me, I mean,
No one cares, David, because you're wrong. All right, let's move on. Let's
what
move
that
on.
it's not a 10 out of 10.
No, that you're just wrong. That Rush Hour 1 is better than Rush Hour 2. It is a 10 out of 10, though. Thank you for that. All right, thank you.
Oh dear God. Okay, so the portion what we're gonna do is we're pretty much getting close to probably the end of this. So what we've been doing for all of our movie reviews is talking about our favorite moments, and obviously we're gonna do a favorite quote, and then also we're gonna let the chat decide what movie we're going to be doing for next week. So I'll just go ahead and I'll start off with Ben. We'll go in alphabetical order. Ben, favorite moment from either 1 or 2.
Either 1 or 2. Oh man.
You want to do one of each since you can't choose?
That is the awkwardly phrased. Either one means either, one or the other.
Dude, just let it happen.
Then you said 1 or 2, either 1 or 2, which sounds like you can pick from either, or you can only pick from 2.
Yes.
That's what it sounded like.
Confusing.
Okay, so 1 from each movie.
Yes. Go ahead, Ben.
Okay, from 1, definitely has to be I ain't no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch. That's gotta be my favorite moment when they're at that food stall, right? And he's asking
Correct.
for
You
fried.
got any better food?
Got any soul food? No soul
No
food.
soul
or-
food here. He said,
No
"You got any
soul
better
food.
food?" Ain't no soul
Want a
food
box of
here.
grease?
I didn't say if you had any soul food. I asked if you had any
Well,
better food. You can't be selling a big
God,
box of
don't
grease.
get his ass
How do you
out
do
of
that?
here.
Get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, Sam Trump. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna make Sam Trung a
Mod. We need that kind of honesty in this channel. Iced Coffee, thank you for the follow. I think we're now at 26, I believe.
Whoa, we got to follow. Who's
We
following?
did.
Who is
Iced
it? I didn't see
Coffee,
it.
thank you for the follow.
Thanks, Iced Coffee. Say hi in the chat. I can't see.
That's okay. And then,
Don't you have
so
the
favorite
event
moment
box on here?
or
Sorry.
quote for we'll talk to our developer for the Twitch stuff, and we'll see maybe they can help out. Ben, favorite moment from 2.
I think my favorite moment from 2 had to be the whole sequence. In
The whole movie. I thought you were gonna say the whole movie.
I was going to, but then I wanted to play it serious. I don't want to give you some troll ass answer like I always do. I want to say it's got to be the whole massage parlor sequence. There's so many great parts about it.
Which part in the massage parlor?
Literally all of it. It was so fucking good. You even mentioned one of it. That's Ricky Chan? That's mentioned in Bathroom. Even Letty laughed out loud for that part. Like, goddamn.
Everybody laughs out loud for that part. You have to be heartless not to laugh at that part.
I get it for free, Samtrong 200.
All right.
That's a minute better.
For me, favorite moment from 1 has to be when Carter grabs Soo Young and brings her out into the front, and she's like, "Just go ahead and push the button." And then she's like, "What are you doing? Just play along." And then she slowly jumps out in front of him as she continues to keep egging. I forgot his name. Yeah, Juntao, we'll call him that. Juntao to push the button so they can blow it.
We'll call him that. He is Juntao.
No, but he has the proper name.
Yeah,
Right?
Juntao.
Yeah, sure. So he's egging him on, and then she almost kind of goes a little bit too far, and he has to grab her to bring her back. It's my favorite moment. It's just that pretty much
just the part where he grabs her, not the part where she says, "Push the damn button."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole sequence, that part where
okay.
he's coming out from behind the van. He goes, "Juntao, I got something special." Yeah, and then he's like, "Push the button." Yeah, I got your bomb right here. And wow, so good. For number 2. I think it's got to be, it was mentioned earlier, where Jackie or Detective Lee is scaling the that first wall to follow after, I forgot her name already. And the...
Uli?
Yeah. So they get to the top, and Carter's trying to help Detective Lee, and he gets pushed, and then they're both hanging, and then he goes, "No problem. Chinese bamboo, very strong." And then it slowly just, falls as it goes down. So for me, that's kind of like the think that the springboard effect that Ben was talking about for Rush Hour 2 is just kind of like it. You're right, Stu. It is action scene then goof and then action scene then goof, but the entire movie as a whole is just it's really good as well. So and then Stu, what about you? Favorite moment from 1 and 2?
So he finally admits it. Okay.
Well, I never said I didn't like it.
So my favorite moment from Rush Hour 1 was towards the end when they're. I mean, it's hard to pick one moment, but if I had to, pick one off the top of my head, it would be where at the end when Jackie Chan's fighting off all these guys in the art expo, and there's the one vase he's trying to keep up, trying to keep it from falling over. He keeps, and that's one of the great things about Jackie Chan is how he choreographs like this type of scene where. There's this thing he's trying to keep it from falling, but he's also trying to fight off all these guys. And he's getting hit and all this stuff. And then he finally gets the vase up, and he starts to run away, and then it just gets shot and he explodes.
Oh, so good.
That was probably at least one of my top moments. As far as quotes go, it's hard to say. And I don't know. It's I don't know. Let me see.
Are you scrolling through quotes, Stu?
No, I'm scrolling through my notes. Let's just go with wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
Oh!
Ooh, that is a good one.
Got him. And then what about
that's
2?
The first one. So that's 2. Oh boy. So I think that my favorite moment in 2 was actually well let me start with my favorite quote, I guess, from 2, which is I want all the triads and ugly women on this side. I want all the fine women on this side right now. So
and then Jackie's and then Detective Lee's translation. And I'm sorry, my friend's very drunk.
But that's probably like. Well, I probably laughed when I first saw that movie. When I was a kid growing up, I probably laughed like it was probably the hardest I've laughed from what I can remember in that movie. As far as favorite moment, my favorite moment from 2 actually comes from the blooper reel, where it's with the scene with Don Cheadle and Jackie would love to see that. We would love to see that.
Jackie would love to see that.
His name is Lee, goddammit.
If we're gonna be talking about blooper reel, my favorite moment is that last one where she goes. He flies out the window. For Ricky Tan goes out the window and he goes, "Oh damn, he ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3." And then we realized that Rush Hour 3 wasn't that good. He was Rush Hour 3.
Bad.
Yep.
Feels bad, man.
So, well, that'll pretty much do it for that section. So, we need to decide on what movie we're going to be watching because we just finished That's What I Call Cinco's Action with Terminator 2. So, that episode will be coming out very shortly. So, we have a new topic that we need to pick, which means that each one of us will be picking a movie from that particular genre. Stu, we came up with a couple of options.
I got a straw poll.
That's right.
A straw poll in the chat.
Go ahead and click it now, and then make your selection.
While everyone's doing that, I have one little piece of Jackie Chan trivia. This goes back to one of those videos I was watching about him from a long time ago, but I think it applies to, and I think they probably did it a couple times in this movie, but he actually, during a lot of his fight scenes, he uses a lot of cables and wires. And not for like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type stuff where like you're flying through the air, but to actually like slam someone to the floor harder or faster, pull them to the ground, or
they had to use a cable.
That. Yeah, they have cables then pulls them out from under their feet if they get like leg swept or something like that. So yeah, it's just like a lot. Like I never would have thought like that was a thing, like to do that, but. He's Jackie Chan's the man. Like,
agreed.
So on this, yeah, go ahead. And on this straw poll, for the next genre of That's What I Call Cinco's Volume 4, the options are racing, B movies, anime, sci-fi, comedy, 80s, movies that have reboots of original movies, foreign films, or movies that would be considered racist in 2020, and video game movies. And we have 5 votes. I see that we have 11 viewers, so we're going to try and see if we can get a couple more. Because right now...
Ben, you can't vote for anime.
He already did. That's the only thing.
I didn't. This is what you guys did, though. You put anime on there, and now it's fucking winning. Good job. Good fucking job.
Joke's on you. I voted for anime because I'm going to put another different kind of animation movie on it.
I don't think Angry Birds is considered anime.
Damn it.
It's an American anime.
See? It counts. Smitty Werber. I can't even say this. Werbener.
What?
I don't know. He's claiming you're a weeb for life.
What? No.
Yes, Ben. Give in to it.
So while we're still waiting for some votes to come in, here's another Rush Hour 2 trivia. There's a line in the movie when towards the beginning where Carter's racing up the stairs to go help Lee, and he comes by an old Asian lady, and she says, "Move aside, Kobe." And
yeah.
And so that line came from when they were filming. Everyone in China or Hong Kong thought Chris Tucker was Kobe Bryant, and so that's where that line came from.
Oh, what a powerful goof right there.
Kobe Bryant, R.I.P.
That's right.
Yep.
I think right now we have 6 votes. While we're still waiting for a couple more people to make a decision, I just wanted to remind you that the Dos Naf Cincos podcast is available on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, Google Play Music, Google Podcasts, as well as Apple Podcasts. So definitely hit us up there. Try to see what else. Yep, 7 votes. Joe cannot decide. As well as definitely follow us here on Twitch. Make sure to hit that bell icon so that way you know every single time we stream. I have not been streaming this past Monday because I actually got a new job that will be starting in 2 weeks, and so they're trying to get me to work as much as possible. So instead of having Mondays off like I have been, I have to come in for the next 2 Mondays to get caught up for everybody, so that way the transition is smooth. So
So you're coming in on Mondays to your current job.
Correct.
Why just not come in?
I asked that option and they said no.
Where's this new job, Mr.?
I'm actually going back to my old job previously from this one. So
you're going back to Chipotle?
No.
Oh, the bowling alley.
The bowling alley. I'm just kidding. Going back to the old the networking company I was working at, but I'll be in expandable.
So you got a big deal. The big deal's back?
No, that was before
You can use your business card again. Oh my god.
No, that was for a different company. The one after that. For those people who don't know what they're talking about, that was my nickname that Ben came up with, or since I came up with, I had a big deal. You carry it in your wallet. Wow, this is the reason why we have a video version of this podcast. And that picture that is on.
Hang on. All right, here we go.
Oh my god, there it is. Holy shit! You
make
still
sure.
have it.
Here, let me see if I can. Wait. Let me make sure I can. Okay. What it says is David Big Deal Chen. So I closed a pretty big deal back in the day, and then Ben.
I got 2.
Yeah, solidified it, and
I don't got 1. I got
2.
And he put it in. He just made it happen. And for Christmas, he was my Secret Santa. He gave me a box, and I was like, "What is this?" And they were filled with business cards that say David Big Deal Chen. And then here's the thing: is the email address was wrong because he made a novelty email address that I could not turn into a work address, even though that was super awesome. So Ben, thank you for your generous gift as well as your friendship. Stu, not so much. I'm just kidding. Stu, thank you. But yeah, so we've gotten to 50 episodes, and I couldn't have done it without either of you. So thank you guys for going on this journey with me and continuing to keep doing all these episodes. And shout out to Stu for editing a majority of the ones recently. I think
Yeah,
Ben has
thanks, Steve.
probably edited maybe
2
episodes.
Wow, Stu wins.
Maybe.
Stu wins.
Yeah, no, Stu has been an absolute
Nope.
champ. He's
Nope,
the one.
it's been
So
two. But
for everybody
I
who
think I have
follows
like
us on
40. I think I have like 42 episodes edited.
yeah, so not that.
What? Actually, no, I can look because I have them all on my computer here.
Oh, okay. Well, so Stu's been an absolute champ. He's not only been editing our episodes, but also the ones you've been seeing on YouTube by adding them to Blender and stuff like that. So definitely drop some love
Which is
for
a major fucking pain.
for Stu, and
Yeah.
it's a constant taxing on his computer. That's the reason why during the stream his computer seems to be crashing all the time. But Stu, thank you, and I know the 5 Army thanks you as well. So let's go ahead and we'll just visit our straw poll. We had 7 total votes, and
That's
the winner
not enough.
is Huh?
How does it? And how is?
And
why did you
the
put it
winner?
on there? You came up with the fucking straw poll. You
The
had
winner-
control over what they
Ben,
vote
stop
for.
I need
yelling.
one more option. I didn't think.
And
There's
with a whopping
rum.
2 votes, you know what? I didn't
Hang
vote.
on.
I'm
Wait.
changing
Hang on.
this crap.
Hang on. How? Press 1 if you voted in the chat. Orville voted for B movies.
Wait, he voted for the B movie?
No, B movies.
Yeah,
Like,
the B movie.
no, shut up. Not this Jerry
Seinfeld.
movie.
Wait,
B
watch a B movie? B movie.
B movies. It's like, you know.
The
I
B
don't know.
movie. Everybody knows the B
No.
movie.
No,
Yes.
Like jazz.
that would be under anime.
No, that would be under animated film.
Oh, so we're not what? So you admit it? You're not going to be able to watch Angry Birds if
No,
anime
because if we
shows.
pick anime, I'm picking B movie.
You just admitted B movie's not an anime.
Because that one's an anthropomorphized
Nope.
animal.
Nope.
I'm still counting it. It's fine.
So
So it looks like we will never have the chat decide ever again.
4, 5. I
Because
feel like 1, 2, and then Ben voted, so that's 6.
I
Oh, I
also
didn't vote.
voted.
I didn't vote. Do you want me to vote? I can vote.
Well, you're gonna vote for anime. I already know that.
Well, I mean,
Dude, the only anime movie I know of is Spirit Away. And the
there's one-
Naruto movie.
Which one?
There's more than one.
Why did I say
fuck
that?
me. I should have never.
You
I'm
shouldn't
the
have
last
added
one.
anime. Why did
It
you
had
let?
There was one more option. I couldn't think of anything.
Just make it 9 options. Since when does a
Well-
straw poll have to have 10 options?
Yeah, let's just add anime for fun.
Did you say something about?
I'm just gonna put-
tiebreakers?
What tie? There's not a tie.
We need a tiebreaker. Like,
What? Why? It's winning already. There's no tie.
Yeah, with 2 votes.
it's only up by 1 though. So if
That's
someone,
not a tie.
would you let me finish talking? If
Go ahead.
You know what?
if
I'm
one
fixing
person
this.
just votes for one of the other movies genres that has 1 vote to it, it will be a tie.
Done. Did I fix it?
Okay.
Woo!
Wait, what did you vote? Did you just vote twice, David?
No, I voted, and then someone else named Spencer voted. That's different.
Okay.
Wow. There it is.
All right, fine. Animated movies. It seems like that's what everybody's looking
no.
for.
Not
Oh,
animated.
no.
Not animated, David. I'm not going to let you get away with that one. If it were animated movies, it would say animated.
Anime is short for animated movies. Done.
Psycho.
Yeah. So
All
the
anime
winner
is foreign film.
for this for the next 3 movies we will be doing That's What I Call Cinco's Anime. So definitely keep it here on the channel, the Dos Nados Cinco's Twitch channel.
Sam Trong, did you vote for anime after I was on your side and was gonna make you
I
a
told
moderator?
you. I told you, Samtron 200 is a cankerous whore. I told you, and you didn't listen. This is what we got. But fuck
Okay,
that. No.
I voted for
No, he
racing. Speed Racer.
Huh?
See, if
Ooh,
we
I
had racing,
watched
we could have had Speed Racer.
okay.
I want. Can I vote for racing?
No, it's already too late. You voted for anime. All right, so definitely, guys, don't forget to hit that follow button and make
Wait.
sure what?
Wait, we're not done here.
How?
Hang on.
We're not. Whoa.
Why are you
We're not
fighting
fucking
anime
done
so
here.
much? The
No,
chat
no.
voted.
I'm not fighting anime.
Oh,
I was gonna, because you wanted to use you came up with this weird tiebreaker rule in the beginning. I didn't say anything, but I'm gonna say it now because I fucking spent some time on this.
what?
Okay, so I have empirical evidence of Rush Hour 2 being better than Rush Hour 1.
What evidence is
There
that?
are 22 in the Cinco and greater FTP lore, of everyone. There are 22 quotes / memes that we reference. 22.
Wait, where
from
did
Rush
you
Hour 1.
collect 22?
22.
Where's
Do you
your
know
source?
How many are in Rush Hour 2?
8.
27.
Out of 22, there's 27?
No, there are 22 from Rush Hour 1, and there are 27 from Rush Hour 2.
But where are you collecting this data, though?
I collected it.
From where?
Okay? I fucking watched the movies and fucking collected it. I will fucking... Here we go. I don't know if this will
Ben, what are you doing?
That is some good shit.
That's Rush Hour 1. Everything I just posted is Rush Hour 1. Here comes Rush Hour 2. It's not going to be very readable in the chat, but oh, there's a character limit. Fuck. I'll make the Google Doc available. Let me see.
He came with the receipts.
I'll post it. You know what? I'll stick it at the end of the video or something. But okay, no. You know what? No, screw it. I'm just gonna burn through them right now.
Okay.
Okay. Rush Hour 1 quotes. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Oh
Su
my
Young.
God.
Is there a problem, officer? No problem. Just Rush Hour. Cigaweed. I don't want no trouble. That's bad for you. G14 classified. $50 million. Who you got? Chelsea Clinton. Yow. No soul food. No soul food here. You know that scene. I ain't no punk bitch. Camel hump. Kind of good. This won't work. I'm not 6'1". Flip it open. Flip it closed. Which one of y'all kicked me? Me. Ju Tao. Push the damn button. Wipe yourself off, man. You dead. Woo. You know he dead. Take that badge. Shove it up your ass. I'm LAPD. And then during the bloopers, is it Kelsey or Chelsea? Caught your bullet. That's 22. There's 22 references. Rush Hour 2. Don't ever touch Chinese Man CD. You owe me a copy of Beach Boys' greatest hits. Want some Mushu? You hungry? Jamal Lee. I'm Michael Jackson. You Toto. All triads, ugly women on this side. That one. Move aside, Kobe. Chinese Bamboo, very strong. That's Ricky Tan. That's not midget in the bathrobe. I go that way. You go this way. All y'all look alike. Cheap suits. How cheap? Cheap as hell. I like my chicken dead and deep fried. Ever heard of Popeyes? Bishinu. I'ma slap you. Now you speaking my language. Who died, Lee? Detective you? Don't nobody understand the words coming out of your mouth. I love Snoopy. Carter, Lee. I said she was the bomb. I'll bitch slap you back to Africa. Cut off my egg rolls. Jackie always okay. Jackie kick it. Okay, Chris Tucker. Jackie again. I always dream to square Madden. You waste all our film. It's 27.
It's quite a bit of research you did there, Stu.
I wrote this shit down because I wanted to prove you wrong.
But you didn't
right,
remember.
where's your
What
evidence?
about Roscoe's and Chicken and Waffles?
We've never referenced that.
Oh, I have, and that doesn't count.
Okay, 23. Great.
Okay, 23 days.
Woo! All right. I need one more so I can get to 24, because 24 is better than any other number.
That's true.
Ooh,
Nope. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Don't Snap Cinco's episode 50.
I'm sorry. I'm out of town. That's a thing.
Nope, we don't say that.
That's-
I have. Oh my god.
In
I think
Cinco-
Keith also
Hey,
said it.
I don't care what you say to your work friends. This is
What?
Cinco and Twitter.
Oh my
FTP
gosh.
lore.
And that's part of the Roscoe's thing, which you just went up to 23 for. So
I'm going one more. 24.
You can't. No, that doesn't work that way.
You want to be the 20. You want to disrespect the number 24 with a fake quote.
It's not a fake quote.
Like a fake,
soft.
Oh my gosh.
Soft 24. Anyways,
see, this is why it doesn't help to have two guys who are constantly on the same side. Doesn't matter. Whatever I say. Stu never agrees with me. Ben never. Always on the same side.
I hate Ben. What are you talking about?
That's not true. You guys hang out without me all the time.
We invite you all the time, and you never fucking come out.
We can't go anywhere right now, Ben.
Oh, what's up, big fats? You sexy whore. Thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, I think we're about to wrap up here.
That's true. So definitely.
David's refusing to accept facts after I just laid them all out for him.
Yeah, we can pull in box office numbers. You want some box office numbers, David? Because we can pull those in.
Give you box office numbers.
Ooh, I could give you box office numbers.
Confirmation bias.
Confirmation bias.
No, I was being as unbiased as possible. There were a couple more I could have put in, but I felt like they were not true references that we use. So
we don't reference Fantasy by Mariah Carey at all.
That can be a reference. We just like the song. That's not really a reference to it.
I do like that song.
Mariah Carey is a treasure.
Yeah.
Well,
not according to Nick
Carey.
Cannon.
90s Mariah Carey. Ooh. Yeah, very funny pop culture reference, David. Okay.
I'm relevant. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in, as well as thank you all for our audience for sticking with us for 50 episodes. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have any. We would still make them anyways, but there'd be nobody else listening to them.
Please listen.
But yeah, thank you, Joe, especially. We know that you stay up all night making sure that you've listened to every single one at least 100 times, so that way we have 100 views on each one. So Joe, thank you for that. And also, thanks for waking up to be able to hang out with us on this live stream. So if this is something you guys enjoyed, and based on the number of viewers, I think maybe you might want to visit this again at some point. But thank you so much for tuning in with us here on Twitch. As always, I have been your host, David.
I'm Stuart.
I'm Ben.
So keep it here on Twitch tomorrow.
Fucking copying me, Ben. God.
I'm copying you. How was I copying you? I didn't copy your inflection. I didn't copy anything this time. Am I wearing a tank top? No. Where's the beard? Where's the beard? No, I just wanted to point. What's up? Okay, fine. There are two fingers.
Stu, let him try to copy you. I would love to see Ben try to grow a beard. Please.
I can only grow 3/4 of a beard. I tried for 3 months before this.
Not even 3/4 of a beard. I don't think you can grow anything.
Ben's like, this is my quarantine beard right now.
This is it. Well, thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in this week. Definitely come check us out tomorrow on Twitch. Ben will be streaming some type of fighting game, probably. Stu's going to probably do Resident Evil or something. Oh, Deadwood again on Wednesday. That seemed to... Darkwood.
Deadwood.
Morningwood, something, on Wednesdays, and then on Thursday we'll probably do something. No StarCraft because we already did that. So sorry, Joe. Yeah, so don't forget to hang out with us here on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then check us out on the podcast. We mentioned wherever they're at, but if you didn't catch that, they are available on Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play Music, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. So definitely hit a follow and a subscribe while you're over there. Don't forget to tip your Reiki masters. Stay safe out there. Stay 6 feet away from each other. Wash your hands, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
I know there's some type of music or something. Do 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 do.
Oh, we're doing acapella music outro? Okay.
Beep, 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 beep.
Baby on board.
Okay.
Baby